Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from group 10. In this presentation, we will discuss about conditional sentence. First, let me introduce myself and my friends. My name is Anissa Fahira Mulya and my friends Muhammad Fatoni Gozali, Rahmadina Dwi Orisa, Riza Arifah Sofia, and Sevi Komariah. I will talk about conditional sentence. Kalian pernah nggak sih dengar kata-kata conditional sentence? Ya, conditional sentence adalah kalimat pengandaian atau biasa disebut dengan if clause. Conditional sentence dibagi menjadi 4. Ada type 0, type 1, type 2, and type 3. Now, I will talk about conditional sentence type 0 and type 1. Now, I will explain about conditional sentence type 0. What is it? Conditional sentence type 0 itu biasanya ngomongin tentang something that is true atau something which is a fact. Berarti ngomongin fakta ya, atau yang terjadi sebenarnya gitu. Nah, di sini ada 3 contoh kalimat. Yang pertama, if we heat the water, it boils. Jika kita memanaskan air, maka akan mendidih. Jadi itu merupakan suatu fakta kan teman-teman. Lalu yang kedua, if it is rain, it is wet. Jika hujan, maka basah. Jadi itu merupakan suatu fakta. Lalu yang ketiga, if I eat a lot, I gain weight. Jika aku makan banyak, maka berat badan akan menambah. Itu kalimat yang fakta kan teman-teman. Lalu kita akan membahas tentang rumus dari conditional sentence type 0. Ada if plus simple present tense, simple present tense. Seperti itu. Now, let's discuss about conditional sentence type 1. Apa sih conditional sentence type 1 itu? Conditional sentence is possible situation in the present or future, yaitu merupakan suatu kemungkinan di masa sekarang atau masa yang akan datang. Nah, di sini ada 2 contoh kalimat. Yang pertama, if it rains, I will not come to your house. Jika hujan, aku tidak akan datang ke rumahmu. Maka ini merupakan kalimat pengandaian ya. Jika nanti tidak hujan, maka aku akan datang ke rumahmu. Jadi ini masih 50-50 ya teman-teman. Ada kemungkinan datang atau tidak datangnya. Merupakan kalimat possible. Lalu yang kedua, if I study hard, I will pass the exam. Jika aku rajin belajar, maka aku akan lulus ujian. Berarti kan ada kemungkinan untuk tidak lulus ujian kalau tidak belajar seperti itu. Jadi rumusnya adalah if plus simple present tense, subject plus will plus verb 1. Atau bisa juga dibalik. Jadi I will pass the exam if I study hard. Jadi aku akan lulus ujian kalau aku rajin belajar. No worries about that.
Conditional sentence type 2 is unlikely to happen and unreal. Keywords if plus simple past, plus future. On the verb, if plus simple past using subject plus verb 2. Plus future, will plus verb 1. On the nominal, if plus simple past using subject plus where, not was. Plus future, will plus verb 1. Conditional sentence type 2 adalah pengandaian yang kemungkinan kecil terjadi dan tidak nyata. Untuk kata kuncinya yaitu if plus simple past, past future. di mana simple past sebagai if clause dan past future sebagai many clause. Untuk yang verb atau kata kerja, if plus simple past yang terdiri dari subject plus verb to, koma, past future yaitu will plus verb 1. Untuk yang nominal, if plus subject plus where, dimana where di sini untuk semua subjek, tidak menggunakan was. Koma past future yaitu would plus verb 1. Past future-nya tetap. On the example verb, number 1, if I had a lot of money, I would buy a new car. In the fact, I did not have a lot of money, I would not buy a new car. Number 2, if I meet the president, I would say hello. In the fact, I did not meet the president, I would not say hello. For the example, on noun, number 1, if my father were rich, I would live in the big villa. In the fact, my father were not rich, I would not live in the big villa. Number 2, if the weather were nice, we would go on a picnic. In the fact, the weather were not nice, we would not go on a picnic. Next, conditional sentence type 3. It's told about the past. It used to describe a situation that now happened. Jadi di sini di conditional sentence yang tipe ketiga yaitu membicarakan masa lalu dan menjelaskan sesuatu yang tidak terjadi. Form if plus past perfect, would plus have plus verb 3. Past perfect using subject plus had plus verb 3. For the example, if I had known the schedule, I would have come on time. Jika dulu aku tahu jadwalnya, aku akan datang tepat waktu. Yang kedua yaitu if I had studied in university, we would have become a great teacher. Jika dulu ia belajar di universitas, dia akan menjadi guru yang hebat.
Hello, my name is Rahmadina Dwi Orisa. I will talk about subjunctive. The subjunctive is related to the form of the verb used to express suggestion, hope, uncertainty, possibility, extents. Jadi, di subjunctive kita dapat mengetahui wish, as if, as though, if only, what, rather. Jadi, kita mengetahui subjunctive itu bisa dari kata-kata 5S tersebut. Dan definisi dari subjunctive 5S tersebut yaitu wish. In the subjunctive wish, it's used to express a wish. You could say this is a supposition that might not have happened or has happened. What rather? This can happen when we talk about that we want someone else to do something. If only. the what if only, which means if only in the present subjunctive form. Future subjunctive. Jadi, fakta atau kesimpulan dari future subjunctive itu adalah sama saja kayak simple future tense, yaitu dengan mengetahui rumusnya 5S plus subject plus would atau could plus verb 1. Jadi 5S tersebut yaitu yang tadi wish, as if, as though, would rather, dan if only. Dan adverb of time yaitu tonight, tomorrow, soon, next day, week, dan lain-lain. Jadi dari contoh future subjunctive dari 5S tersebut yaitu ada wish, as if, as though, would rather, dan if only. Jadi contohnya ini. I wish I could come to your party tomorrow. Fact, I will not come. Dan contoh dari if only yaitu if only I could follow the tour to Bali next month. Facts, I will not follow. Dan contoh dari if only ada dua yaitu if only she would come with me. Tetapi she will not come. Contoh dari I would rather that you come another time. Contoh dari as if yaitu Siti eats much as if she had not eaten for a month. Contoh dari as though yaitu my friend looked as though she had seen a ghost.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce, my name is Muhammad Fatoni Ghazali. Here I will explain the material about past subjunctive. Definition past subjunctive. In the past form, the subjunctive sentence describes something that does not match the facts in the past. This form can use four kinds of words, namely wish, as if, or as though, would rather, and if only. Pada bentuk past, kalimat subjunctive menerangkan sesuatu yang tidak sesuai fakta di masa lalu. Bentuk ini bisa menggunakan macam kata, yaitu wish, as if, or as though, would rather, dan if only. Time signal. For this tip, use a time signal or past time marker. Example, yesterday, last day, or last week, or last month, and last year. Untuk jenis ini menggunakan time signal atau penanda waktu lampau. Contoh, kemarin, hari terakhir, atau minggu lalu, atau bulan lalu, atau tahun lalu, dan lain-lain. Past subjunctive formula. Number 1. Subject plus wish plus subject plus had plus verb 3 or been. Number 2. Subject plus verb 2 plus as if or as though plus subject plus had plus verb 3 or been. Number 3. Subject plus would rather plus subject plus had plus verb 3 or been. And number 4. If only plus subject plus had plus verb 3 or been. Example. Number 1. I wish I had met my brother that day. Fact, I did meet my brother that day. Saya berharap saya telah bertemu saudara saya hari itu. Faktanya, saya tidak bertemu saudara saya hari itu. And number 2. Jeff looked as if he had seen a ghost. Fact, he did see a ghost. Jeff terlihat seolah-olah dia telah melihat hantu. Faktanya, dia tidak melihat hantu. Number 3. I would rather he had been here. Fact, he was not here. Saya lebih suka dia ada di sini. Faktanya dia tidak ada di sini. Number 4. If only Russell had not been at home last night. Fact, Russell was at home last night. Seandainya Russell sudah tidak ada di rumah kemarin malam. Faktanya Russell ada di rumah tadi malam.
I will discuss about past perfect subjunctive. Apa sih pengertian dari past perfect subjunctive? Definition past perfect subjunctive. Conditional sense are used to express an event or activity that has already occurred. Then we make the opposite assumption of the event that has already occurred. This means that the past perfect subjunctive is used to show a past situation that was far from reality. Artinya, kalimat conditional digunakan untuk menyatakan suatu peristiwa atau kegiatan yang sudah terjadi. Kemudian, kita membuat asumsi kebalikan dari peristiwa yang telah terjadi. Artinya, past perfect subjunctive digunakan untuk menunjukkan situasi masa lalu yang jauh dari kenyataan. Lalu, past perfect subjunctive formula, yaitu subject 1 plus wish plus subject 2 plus have plus past participle or verb 3. This form can use three kinds of word. The first, wish. Second one, would. Third one, as if. Example, the first, I wish I had passed the exam. Artinya, saya berharap saya telah berhasil melewati ujian. Padahal, kenyataannya, I didn't pass the exam. Artinya, saya tidak lulus dalam ujian. Second one, my mother would rather I had gone to bed earlier. Artinya, ibu saya ingin saya tidur lebih awal. Padahal sebenarnya, kenyataannya, I didn't go to bed earlier. Saya tidak tidur lebih awal. Third one, he seems as if he hadn't slept for days. Dia nampak seolah-olah dia tidak tidur berhari-hari. Padahal kenyataannya, he slept for days. Dia selalu tidur berhari-hari.